Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Time now for a glance at this one. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Number 44, the California-born right-hander is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Goins has got it, and he's retired here, one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, David Lowe.
Striding into the box, David Lowe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-0 pitch on its way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Chopper right side of the infield. Goins with the bare hand. He's out.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. That one's in there, 3-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
Swing, strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance, no score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Jeremy Hellickson gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Hey, guys, Herrera can absolutely fly in that good, quick first step, runs tight, efficient routes, and he follows the ball as well as anybody when it's in the air. Should be a great outfielder for a long time to come.
Trey Turner steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hellickson sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. And then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Josh Donaldson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Altair racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. That misses. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Ryan Howard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
In now, Aaron Altair. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Goins backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. But he shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Cody Ashe into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably into the dugout, but then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar shading to his right, and that retires the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Chris Colabello gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And he takes a cold strike 2. Hellickson pauses. Here's the 1-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Bryce Harper stands in. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Galvis on to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, uh-oh, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Stepping in now, McGuire. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Carlos Ruiz is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 1 out.
Oh, what a great call right there with a full count. At the plate, most guys are thinking fastball, right? But he drops the hammer on him, and he gets him to lift an easy fly ball. Well, he was lucky to make contact at all.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
So stepping in, David Lowe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has to be thinking strikeout here. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Maikel Franco stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Ryan Goins digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Josh Donaldson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Chris Davis has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Here's the 1-1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Jose Bautista steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and he's got to be saying, look, you're trying to be too fine with these guys, and you don't really have to. Trust your defenders behind you, and let's stop giving guys so many free passes.
Chris Colabello could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
Yeah, and these chances are sometimes few and far between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, you start to feel for him out there on the mound. It's getting tough to watch. But what's surprising is that he's still even out there.
Bryce Harper stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ripped on the ground to first. And Howard will amble over to the bag for the putout, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Jake Arrieta will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Leading off the inning, Ryan Howard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's 1 away.
Now batting.
And you want to see what downward break looks like? Check this out in show motion. Look at how this thing's just falling right off the table. That pitch is really moving, folks.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
In now, Cody Ashe. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Freddie Galvis would be next. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Vince Velasquez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 28, Vince Velasquez.
McGuire is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that misses. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the foot out.
Into the box now, Ryan Goins. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Goins is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 put out for good measure.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Two-one, here it is. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, I think he kind of just pulled down a little too sharply on this curveball. He gets that crossfire action, and behind the plate, you got to try and play first baseman down there. Very hard to do.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Marco Estrada will come in and pitch now.
For the Blue Jays, number 25, Marco Estrada.
Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ground ball right side. Goins gets to it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 51.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
We'll get a look at this dance number again in show motion. And you'll see this catch him right on the cleat, maybe even the big toe. If you're going to get hit, that's not a bad one to take.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
In now, David Lowe. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Adam Morgan will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Adam Morgan.
Josh Donaldson strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Chris Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
All even now, 2-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Well, now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. High and deep to right there. Looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
In now, McGuire. That's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
3 runs already home here. Swinging a liner back through the box. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Into the box, Ryan Goins. Good battle, count remains full. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a base hit and a walk after giving up that home run. He's working himself right into another possible mess here.
Trey Turner will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Two down, runners at first and second. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Jesse Chavez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Maikel Franco will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Cold strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Turner is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Stepping in now, Ryan Howard. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The left fielder, number 25, Cody Ashe.
Cody Ashe stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First and second now, one man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Freddie Galvis will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Brett Oberholzer will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Kevin Pillar will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. Oberholzer gets the sign. Full count pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up. One out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. Hernandez is up with it, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-0. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Aaron Luke will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Aaron Luke.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hot shot to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Darren Ruff will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Pilar, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting. The designated
Boy, that's
hitter,
hard to believe. That is just their first extra base hit of the afternoon as a team. You're probably not going to win too many ball games when that first 2-bagger doesn't come until this late.
Andres Blanco will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Ernesto Frieri will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Peter Borges is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 17, Peter Borges.
Troy Tulowitzki is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Devin Travis.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Runners on first with one down. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line. Played on the backhand. One there. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Chad Jenkins will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Chad Jenkins.
Justin Smoke is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Dalton Pompey is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Maikel Franco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Emmanuel Burris will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Aaron Altair stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
And you know what, guys? This could turn out to be a really important swing right here. Not just for the fact that they finally get on the board, but also because now it's 6-2, they've narrowed that deficit down to slam range. One grand slam, we might be all tied up.
Cody Ashe will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pompey on the run, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Freddie Galvis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 2. Matt Harrison is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Matt Harrison.
J.P. Arancibia is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. McGuire digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Altair has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
In now, Ryan Goins. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Into the box, Trey Turner. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 6-2. Roberto Hernandez will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Roberto Hernandez.
Striding in to start the ninth, Carlos Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Yeah, up by 4 in the ninth. You want to make sure these guys don't get any momentum on their side, so that's an important first out there.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left. Harper is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Andres Blanco would be next. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Darnell Sweeney will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Darnell Sweeney.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, look at Donaldson. And from the seat of his pants, he gets him at first. And with that fine play, the ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 6-2. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.